What's up, fam? OG, Dirty Ice Water, sitting in for my uncle, okay? Uncle Denmark. And let's get right into it because we have a lot to cover in tonight's episode. Toxic masculinity. Let's just jump right into it. When you hear the words sensitive, vulnerable, afraid, insecure, worried, nurturing, and supportive, what do most of you think of? Would you like for me to repeat those? Oh, okay, starting from the bottom. Supportive, nurturing, worried, insecure, afraid, vulnerable, or sensitive. Most of you probably are thinking, oh yeah, man, you talking about some woman, dog. You talking about some, hey man, men, real men, don't have those type of feelings. And if they do, they don't express them, because if they do, then they sensitive bitch ass Negroes. Well, I'm here to counter that. All right? June is Men's Mental Health Month. Okay? And allow me just to break down that this ain't OG. This ain't OG Dirty Ice Water giving you this. Okay? These are statistics from Mental Health America. Look it up, mhanational.org. They sound legitimate to me, and here's what they tell us. Here's what the statistics tell us. 6 million males are affected by depression per year. 1 in 5 adults experience a mental health problem each year. 5 major mental health problems affecting men: depression, bipolar disorder, psychosis, and schizophrenia, eating disorders. Now let's break them down. Depression. Over 6 million men suffer from depression. Male depression often goes undiagnosed. Men are more likely to report fatigue, oh, I'm tired, irritability, oh, it's the boss, that bitch at work, loss of interest in work or hobbies, rather than feelings of sadness or worthlessness. Men with your toxic masculinity ass, and I'm in that club, not toxic masculinity, because I cry, and all those verbs, all those words that I used before, all those that sensitive, vulnerable, afraid, insecure, I've been all of those. Does that make me any less of a man? Some of you clowns may think so. Maybe that's why you're alone. Check out the view, ponder on that, let it marinate for a minute. Okay, back at it. Ooh-wee. Panic disorder, agoraphobia, make sure I pronounce all the syllables, and other phobias. Men, oh, and you think eating disorders all about the ladies? Au contraire, my friend. Males account for an estimated 10% of patients with anorexia or bulimia, and an estimated 35% of those with binge eating disorders. Men with eating disorders are less likely to seek professional help than women. What is it? Suicides are up, especially in the black community. Black men, black youth, okay? Gay and bisexual men are more likely to develop mental health disorders than heterosexual men. Gay males are at an increased risk for suicide attempts, especially before the age of 25. Before the age of 25. We're losing our babies out here because of mental health. Probably because of a lot of homophobia within the family, within the community. Clown asses. I mean, I can go on and on with the statistics, right? The point being is, if you can, okay, here it is, the science of male mental health. Low levels of testosterone have been proven or correlated with depression, stress, and mood swings, especially among older men. For those of us that have been blessed, especially my men of color out there, for those of us that have been blessed to reach a certain age, 15, 20, 25. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't in prisons or what have you. You know what I mean? Point being, stop trying to be June, Men's Mental Health Month. Just remember that. Now here it is. Let me get into this. This is my gangster challenge exercise to all of my Avon Barksdales out there. If you don't know the character Avon Barksdale, then you haven't watched The Wire. And if you haven't watched The Wire, then you have never watched the greatest show that has ever been made, produced, shown on television. Gangster challenge exercise. Imagine. Step away from the homies and the ladies for 120 seconds, preferably longer if possible. Sit back, blaze one, if that's your thing, and simply think. Whatever enters your mind, embrace that shit. The past, the future, all the uncomfortable feelings and emotions, don't run from that heat. Let it marinate. Embrace it all. After a few moments, bring your attention and focus on your in-breath and your out-breath. Inhale, exhale. Shit we take for granted all the time, right? Whatever's comfortable for you in the moment, concentrate solely on your breathing. In, out, in, out. Why does OG Dirty Ice Water recommend this? Because that's all you really, quote unquote, own. All my little jewelry I got going on, and wherever I am, being able to, I don't own anything. You don't own the corners that you represent. You don't own your cars. You don't own you still pay property tax on everything you so-called own. All you have, all you're ever going to have, okay, is your breath, your in and out breath at the moment. You understand? And you know I wrote my notes down. Cherish the moment you have right now, over and over and over again. You know why? Because that shit could be your last. Why everyone want to be a preacher? This is snippets from a graduation that I recently attended, June 9th, 2024. These are just snippets from the keynote speaker and class valedictorian. Short on time, so I'm going to try to get through it as quickly as possible. Here it is. Everybody wants to be a preacher. Well, why is that? Stand in the fire, embrace it. In spite of the flames, my mother's dead, but if she were alive, she'd say, do not let fear or doubt hold you back, baby girl. Be bold, be brave, and walk with courage for positive change. See, I represent the shared energy of us having to dig deep to reach new heights while standing in the fire to enlighten new generations of not getting burned. See, when I founded one of my many Fortune 500 companies while battling breast cancer, while raising 2 daughters as a single parent, let me tell you, it wasn't easy. But by the grace of God and Chaka Khan, I emerged from the fire like the phoenix. I am phenomenal. I'm one of the rivers Brother Langston Hughes speaks about. Sister Oprah advises us, turn your wounds into wisdom. And I stand before you today proclaiming I've done exactly that, my fellow graduates. wounds into wisdom. As Brother Malcolm said, education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. My fellow graduates, today our passports have been stamped officially, so let the next chapter begin. Amen. And what's that next chapter? What is it that they're chasing? Oh my Lord. I love Nirvana. You know what I'm saying? I love Nirvana. I'm just going to leave it at that. And their album cover, their Nevermind album cover, the baby chasing the pool, the baby in the pool chasing the dollar. The baby in the pool chasing the dollar. Well, we all have been baptized and taught to chase the dead presidents. We are more than that. Make sure that while you're chasing all those dead presidents, okay, that your mental health and that you're keeping yourself in mental health, stamina, endurance, and taking care of yourself. Okay? Because this is, as you can see, the world ain't always about this. Well, we know people, you and I, that have all kinds of money, but are unhappy. See, they're unhappy on the inside. All right, they got all the fancy toys, making you think, making you believe, oh shit, they pushing the Benz, they pushing the Porsche, everything must be going fine, everything must be cool. That ain't what the statistics show. I went over my time. I'm going into 12 minutes. I apologize, but this has been OG Dirty Ice Water. All right, until next time, peace, love, and happiness. All I got to say.